Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sarah Talks. So my topic of the day is observe. Let me tell you something. Just because I didn't react doesn't mean I didn't see it. What do I mean by that? I know there's a lot of people that are similar to me. We see a lot of stuff, or people can do something to you, but you don't react even though you saw it. See, being observant means that you study people. You study everything they do when they're around you, right? You pick up on the little things and you pay attention to that. So a lot of times, I know personally, a lot of times people may do stuff to me and I won't even say anything. I'm just gonna look at you. But because I didn't say anything does not mean I didn't see what you did. See, I'm taking mental notes. I'm like, okay, this is definitely somebody that I need to be careful around because this person's shady. Or I can observe something and say, oh, this person seems like they can be trustworthy. Okay, let's see how they are as time goes on. See, I'm not one to just jump the minute I see something, and I'm not one to just react when I see something. I'm observant. See, in a lot of situations, somebody can be disrespectful. Sometimes you're going to have to react and speak up and say, hey, you need to fall back a little bit because you're being disrespectful. Or you can be in a situation that someone can be disrespectful, but you're just not reacting. And it's not because you're stupid or something like that. It's not everything that you need to react to. It's not everything that you need to say something. Sometimes being silent is the best weapon. Like I just did. Sometimes being silent can be the best thing. Because when you think more and you're slow to react, you give yourself that patience. You give that thing to make you really sit down and think things through before react. Now don't get me wrong. There are situations that you have to react right away because it's a dire situation. Or this, like I said earlier, there's things that when people get disrespectful, you have to react right away because it needs to be stopped. Now, it doesn't mean to be physical or violent or anything like that. Don't do anything that's going to put yourself in jail now. I'm just saying there's a respectful way to handle things. But at the same time, you got to be observant in everything. It's not just dealing with people. It can be on the job. It can be everyday life. You have to be observant. It's so important to be observant about everything and anything. You can't be blind to stuff. Because if you do that, the minute you close your eyes and you don't pay attention, it's just bam, then something just hits you. It's like different types of scenarios can come out of nowhere and you're not prepared. And then now you're stressed and everything. You can't be perfect in everything, but you can be observant. It's very important. And again, it's not everything you're going to react in. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've been in situations where I'm talking to someone about maybe something that they did, or they're telling me something that I already know, but they don't know that I know. And as I'm talking to them, these people or this person is straight lying to my face. And I know that person's lying, but I'm not reacting. I'm just watching them and I'm just listening and I'm just nodding. Because that tells me I can't trust you from a can of paint. And I will never trust you. When I tell you something and I see how quickly you tell other people, because guess what? You may think when you tell the next person that it won't come back to me. But in a lot of situations, that person can come back and tell me about it. But I'm going to be sitting there like, oh, okay, so this person told you. See, a lot of times when people tell you stuff, it's not your story to tell. See, I'm the type of person, when you tell me something, like I said, my lips are sealed. I don't say anything because it's not my place. And if somebody comes and tells me something about somebody else, I'm still not going to say anything because it's not my place. Okay? I always wait for that person to come and tell me directly before I respond. And in the situations too that somebody can tell you like, oh, today is so and so's birthday. Okay, yeah. I'll reach out and say, hey, happy birthday. You know, so and so told me. See, I'm not one of those people that'll come and say, oh, I heard that. Nah. I'm too straightforward at that. I'm going to tell you, this person told me this. Is this true? Or I told you this and then you went and did this. Is this true? You have to be observant and everything. I tell you, so many people miss so many little details and things because they're not observant. You can be really hindered in life if you're not observant. So you got to pay attention to everything. You got to have like 10 eyes on everything. Be observant. Be observant. I can't stress it enough. Be observant in everything, and you will be so shocked and surprised at things that you can find out, to either something that could be hurting you or something that can be pushing you forward. The choice is yours. You choose to be observant, or do you choose to be unbothered? Think about it. This is your girl Sarah Talks. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also subscribe to my Instagram because I have daily inspirations on there too. What I post on Instagram is not the same stuff that I post on YouTube, and vice versa. So stay tuned because I always have a lot of good topics coming out. Have a blessed day, and I'm out. Bye.